So good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
So okay, so now today we'll start with the case study. The title of the case study. The case study. And now guys, so yesterday we have parameterized the containers. Yesterday we have parameterized the containers and access the files. Am I right? Multiple containers we have parameterized it. Now today you will see a same relative this thing, but a bit advanced one on the same. So guys, the title of the case study is that is something about execution of copy activity based on the file count. Execution of the copy activity based on the file count. Okay. So whereas as per this case study, guys, here in this, I'll give you the explanation first, then we'll go with the specifications. Okay. So as per this, guys, suppose here you have source. You have a source data store, all of you. The source data store or the source data storage. You can consider this as a blob or Gentoo or whatever you wanted. Blob or Gentoo. Currently, I'm using it blob or Gentoo. Anything you have it here. Whereas, guys, here you have a following. What's that? Containers are as follows. Input one, where this input one has some 2 files or 3 files, I can say. Input has some 3 files, whereas input has some 3 files. Okay. And then you have the next one as what? Input 2, where this has some 5 files. Okay. And then, guys, input 3. Okay. So input 3 has 0 files. Getting my point, everyone? So these are the 3 containers you have it. Guys, these are the 3 containers. So generally, when you talk, talk about this, so the containers, likewise, let us assume here, you have some 10 containers are there. How many containers, guys? Hello. Am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yeah. Suppose you have some 10 containers are there. But whereas the glitch is, you wanted to carry out the copy activity based on the file count. That means you should copy only those containers. You should copy only those containers which has at least one file. Now tell me, according to you, tell me now, which file has the containers, which container is empty according to you?
Third one.
Third one is empty. It does not has. But when you check the same, when you have the same in the real time, you may have some 50 containers like that. How many? 50 containers. 50 containers are there. Okay. You might be having 50 containers. So likewise, 3, 4, 5, likewise, you might be having 50 containers like that. So 100 containers are there. So can you go and check every container? Does it has any file or not? It's not possible really. Getting my point? It's not possible really. Am I right or not? Oh, it will take much time to check the things manually. So for that, what we do is we wanted to copy only those containers which has at least one file, which has at least what is that? One file, which has at least one file. So guys, so here what we can do is, so guys, here what we can do is I can pass everyone, I can pass the function called length function. I can pass the function called what? Length function. I can pass the function called what? Length function, where this length function, what it does, it returns the length of the input containers. It returns the contents of the input container. Here you have in length of input. Can you see here, guys? Length of input one. So now tell me, if I apply the length function on the input one, this thing, that's container, what is the value it returns? Can you tell me, guys?
3.
3. That's it. Now, in the same way, I'm going to apply the length function on, can you see here? Length function on length of input 2. So length of input 2. When I apply the same length of input 2, guys, here it gives, guys, here it gives 5. And next one, what's that you have it? I'm having one more container. I'm applying the length function here. Huh? Okay. So at least can you share? Now guys, next one, length of input 3. So guys, if you apply the length function on, if you apply the length function on this one, it will give you a 0. That means now guys, you wanted to carry out the copy activity. You wanted to carry out the copy activity. Okay. You wanted to carry out the copy activity only if the container has at least one file. Only if the container has at least what's that? One file. Only when the container has at least one file. When there is no files, when there is no files, don't execute the copy activity. This is the condition you have to lay down. This is the condition you have to lay down, guys. So for that, can you see it? For that, so how to do it? Tell me now. If such is the thing, I can use another function here. I can use another function called equals or not equals function. I can use another function called what? Equals or not equals function. Getting my point? Equals or not equals function. I can use it here. So guys, I'm using the function called, let us say the function I'm using it here as a not equal function. Can you see here? I'm using not equals, guys, not equal, okay, not equal of, can you see here? Not equal of, can you see here? Not equal of, can you see here? Not equals of length of input 1 comma 0 comma 0. Now tell me comma 0. Now tell me guys here, is it a true, is it a false? Length, very good. If it is true, then perform the copy activity. If it is true, perform the copy activity. Getting my point. In the second condition, can you see here? I'm applying the same one, not equals. Can you see here? Equals length of input, can you see equal length of input 2 comma, guys, comma 0. Now tell me, what does it returns this time? Tell me, guys. It is a true or false in the second case?
True again.
Again true. So use it here. Now carry out the copy activity now. The third case, I'm applying the same. What is that? Not equals. not equals, okay, not equals, I wanted to use not equals, okay, not equals, guys, everyone, not equals of length of input 3 is nothing but 0. Now tell me what is it returns? It returns true or false now?
False.
False means if it is a false, if it is a false, then don't copy. Don't copy the, that means don't copy or don't carry out the copy activity. In the same way, guys, in the same way, you can also apply the same situation. You can also apply the same situation. Guys, you can also apply the same situation on equals function also. This is not equals, we have used it now. We have used a equals. So now let us use a new not equals. If it is a equals, tell me now what is it happens? False. In case of false, carry out the copy activity. In the second situation, it gives what? False or true? False only. That means 0 is equal to 5 or not? No. So false. Now here, the length of that is nothing but this one is equal to 0. Yes, it is equal to 0. Then this will become true. So once it becomes a true, don't carry out the copy activity. Only thing is what? Only thing what are you doing, guys? Tell me now. Based on the that is nothing but first of all, you are finding out the length of the container. And if the length is okay, then you wanted to perform the copy activity. If the length does not has, if it does not has at least one container, don't perform the copy activity. So this is the action we are going to perform it. So everyone is okay? Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Clear, everyone following or not? Please, guys, let me know. So if you want me to explain once again, I can do it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Shall I repeat or go ahead?
Please repeat once.
Sir, based on what condition you are taking either true or false, sir?
Pardon me.
Based on what condition you are taking for, say, we are taking for input 3 files, not means not equal to 3. Not
If
equal
it is, see, in this case, it is two opposite functions you have it, not equals and equals. Not equals and equals. Here in the first case, I'm using not equals. Does 3 equal to 0?
No.
3 equal, not equal to 0.
True, na?
Yeah.
If it is true, carry out the copy activity. In the second case, is it equal to 5? 0 is equal to 5?
No.
Or true, carry out the copy activity. And in the third case, 0 is equal to 0?
No, true.
Yes. Then is false. In not equals to, it will be true and false. In the equals, it will be false and true. Getting my point? You only remember one thing, not equals or equals. You will remember the second thing. Getting my point?
We are thinking opposite.
So that's it. In this case, you have it. If you have at least one container, you should carry out the copy activity. That means dynamically I'm doing it. I don't want to search it manually. Getting my point? I don't want to search it manually. Dynamically, I want the copy activities to be executed. I don't want anything to be done manually. Getting my point?
Okay, sir.
So guys, please tell me, are you clear with the concept? Hello?
It's fine.
Okay, so that's it, guys. So here, so now guys, the following are the activities we are going to use it here on this. First, get metadata. Get metadata. Guys, get metadata activity. The number of activities I'm going to use here is get metadata activity. And then I wanted to use what's that? Lookup activity. Then I'm using what's that? The third one is if activity. Now guys, the next one. And even I wanted to apply the copy activity at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead now. This one, okay, guys. So based on the requirement, you have to go ahead. Okay, guys. This is the thing we have it. So now, so let us see one by one the activity, and we'll try to move further on this. Okay, guys. So now, can you see here? Here you have a title. I can give you more dynamic title here. Okay. Can you see here? I can give it. All these are the good titles. You can have it. Get file count. Get file count. All of you. Get file count to make dynamic. Okay. Dynamic copy. Dynamic execution. You can say dynamic execution of copy activity. Dynamic execution of copy activity. File count to make a dynamic execution of copy activity. Okay. Dynamic execution of copy activity. Okay, guys. So that's it. This is the title you have it. And guys, and when you talk about the specifications, I can write it here. Specifications, I can say here. Guys, everyone. So use it here. Source. Guys, everyone. Source data storage. Azure blob storage. Source data storage is what? Azure blob storage. And now, guys, again, yeah, what's it? Container I want. Containers. Okay, guys. I want the following containers. Everyone. So I want input 1, comma. So input 1, input 2, comma, input 3. That's it, guys. And the next one is sync data store. Or we can say sync data storage, everyone. Here I'm using output 1, comma, output 2, comma, output 3. These are all the things we have it. Whereas, okay, these are the containers now. Just a minute. So I'm using containers. So, okay, these are the containers. And now, here I want the sync data store as you use it. Anything Gen2 you use it. Or you can use the blob store, it doesn't matter. So I'm using Azure Data Lake Gen 2. Okay, guys. Azure Data Lake Gen 2. That's the thing we have it. So now, guys, these are the specifications. And based on these specifications, we have to move further. Am I right? Am I clear with the things we have it, guys? Please. Hello. Guys, are you there, ma'am?
Yeah.
So is it clear? Okay, shall we move further now? I'm starting the practicals. Okay.
Okay.
So now, guys, just go ahead. So guys, I'm just starting up the practicals on this. That's it, guys. So now I'm using it here. Okay, come down and now start the Azure services. The first service, the second browser service, and the third browser service, and the fourth browser service. Hmm? So that's it, guys. So might be the okay, it's taking a time. Just a minute. The browser is not yet opened. Because of the snow, there is nothing but slow internet connectivity might be, or what sometimes it happens like this. Okay. So here, okay, it's coming anyways. So guys, as it is, the things are ready now. So start with the first browser. And now guys, first of all, I'm creating the resource group. So I'm just creating the resource group here. So here, click on the new resource group. So now guys, I'm just giving a name. A relevant naming convention would attract this file count, copy, RG. Okay, guys. That means count the file and carry out the copy activity. It means, getting my point? Count the files and carry out the copy activity. Okay. That is the thing it means. Review and create. So now go to this. Now, guys, this is ready. This is resource group, and the second one. Let's go to the storage. So I'm just going to the storage, and just let us create it here. Storages. Click on the create storage. Click on the create storage, and the next one you have was that user storage account. So I'm giving source file count. Okay, guys, source file count. Okay, dynamic. Source file count dynamic. This is the thing I want to use it. So anyways, this is a blob storage. So review it and then immediately create it, guys. After the reviewing is done and validation is passed. Fine, everyone.
Yeah.
Next, after this, I'm just creating. See here, I'm just using it, the another one, storage account. And now, guys, here we'll create a sync storage. So for that, click on this create. Now, guys, let's do one thing now in the sync account. So I'm just going to give the name sync file count dynamic. There is no scope of writing the capitals in the middle. It won't accept it. So I'm just leaving it as it is. And I wanted to make this as a Gen 2. Click on the advanced tab and select enable hierarchical namespace. Review it and again click on the create. That's it, guys. Fine, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So instead of waiting, I'm just creating the another one. That is called as the now let us use the data factory. So guys, I'm just starting the data factory. Click on the create. Now select the resource group, file count RG. So I'm using instance, file count, dynamic, file count dynamic, copy. File count, instance file count dynamic copy. Okay. This is the name I want to give it. Perfect, guys. The validation is running now. Click on the create. Now, guys, go to the resource now. Launch it. The data factory is starting. Anyways, the source might be ready here. So I'm just going to the source, guys. So just a minute once. So start developing the program now. So guys, let's start developing the program. So based on this, from the left blade, click on the containers tab. So guys, click on the new container here. So guys, use it here as what? Input one. Next one, input two. And now click on the third container. Input three. That's it, guys. 3 containers. I'm creating it. And now
Upload the data.
Yeah. So again, upload the files here. Open the input container one. So guys, here you have it. Upload it. Any number of files you can upload it. No problem. So just a minute, guys. Just upload it, browse it, everyone. This is a very good exercise, guys, where you will get a very good knowledge on this once we complete this exercise. It's a very good exercise. So, guys, you can just give a explanation in interviews regarding this. Okay, it's a really good this thing we have it. So I'm just using airlines, countries, customer east, customer south, department. I can use employees info. Okay, that's it. So click on open, upload it, guys. Fine. So how many files you have it, guys? Tell me now. 6 files. Am I right? Everyone? So now just go here. So go to the input 2. And now upload some files here. Browse. And now select, I'm using SRC employees, sales, routes. Okay, I want planes, item. That's it. And export. Open. Name conflict also it will check. So it's uploading 6 files now. Okay. Fine, everyone.
Yeah.
6. But here, guys, in the third container, I don't want to have any file here. Leave it as it is. That's it. The third input 3 is empty now. Now, guys, actually, this might not have created by you. It has created by someone else. I can see everything here by the naked eyes. Okay, that's fine. But actually, in the real time, this might have not been created by you. It is created by someone else, the source. You have to only design that sync here. You have to design a sync. At that time, how to do it dynamically? This is the way we adopt it. Okay. Go to the sync system. Now, guys, in the sync, I will do nothing. I won't create any containers. Why? Guys, why I don't want to create any containers here?
This is a
I
copy
want,
activity.
tell me,
This is
tell
a
me,
copy
please.
activity.
Yeah.
Dynamically.
Basically, I want to create the containers dynamically. That means at the runtime, based on the file count, I wanted to carry out the copy activity. Based on the file count, I wanted to carry out the copy activity. If the container has some files, then copy that container to the sync system. If it does not have, so don't. So I'm not creating any containers. Let the system create it dynamically. Getting my point now?
Yes.
Yes, go to this one, data factory. And now already the data factory, it is launched here. Everything is ready, guys. So before we move ahead, before you come down to the source, I will create one more, guys, everyone, I will create one more file, which should consist of the source and sync information, which should consist of what? Source and sync information. That means the entire metadata should be recorded there. Metadata means how many source, that is nothing but containers you have it, everything. So for that, I'm using a new notepad file, source container, comma, sync container, source container, comma, sync container. Again, you have what's it? What is source container? You have it. Source container is input 1, comma, output 1. Input 1, sorry, input 2, comma, output 2. Input 3, comma, output 3. That's it, guys. So now what is it I wanted to do? I wanted to just open this now. And guys, everyone just have a look on this. click on the file and click on the save. And I will create a folder here. That folder, I'll just open one more folder. I'll create it here on the desktop. I will create one more folder, guys, everyone. So can you see here? I want to create one folder. So the folder name I'm giving ADF underscore config. ADF underscore config. I wanted to give the name here. So under this folder, guys, under this folder, I wanted to create this file. This file I want to create it. So what's the file I want to create it? I'm using what's that? Config, guys, config dot config dot CSV. You have to use the config dot CSV and select the all files. So by default, it will saved in the config. See, put it under the double quotations. That's it. Click on the save. Now, if you save it, automatically the file will be saved in the CSV format. So go to the desk here. Do you have ADF underscore config folder is created or not? Hello? Open this. You have config file is there or not?
Yeah, there.
Open this. Fine, everyone, guys.
Yeah.
Are you there? Please concentrate, guys. So that's it now. So source container and sync container. That's it. Now what I will do is I will create an input container pointing to this particular file in the source system. I will create one more. So for that, I'm using the config container. I'm going to create config container, and on this config container, I wanted to map it. Can you see here? I want to upload this particular file here. So for that, can you see here? I'm using the config container. So on the config container, I'm just uploading this file. So click on this upload, guys. Click on the upload. So can you see here? The config file consists the information about the source container, and sync container is not yet created, but tentative to be created. Am I right or not? Tentative to be created here. So that's it. So now, guys, just go to the desktop and now use what is it? ADF config. Where it is? ADF config. Open this, select it, upload it. Fine, everyone now.
Yeah.
So these are the things we have it, guys. That's it now. Can you see? So config we have it. Okay, that's it now.
This is, I think, the documentation type, right?
Right. Documentation of what?
What do you do in the previous way, that is everything dated in
Yes. See, source container and sync container. Okay.
yeah.
This is nothing but the source container and sync container information is here now. Okay. Everything is ready now. So now you have to perform the next process. Clear, everyone, guys? I want a reply from all of you guys, please. Hello.
It's clear.
Okay, so that's it, guys. So now let's go ahead. That's it. These are the containers. So now, guys, further to this, let us go ahead. Now come back. The sync is leave it as it is, and now come back. Now, guys, let's go ahead. So now, as it is, when you talk about the data factory, guys, what you do, we have to create the linked service. Everything should be start with linked service. Why? Because the creation of the source and sync has to be attached with the data factory. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
This has to be attached with the data factory. So for that, click on the manage. Click on the new and now use it here. Guys, everyone, now use it here. What's that? So
Blob.
here we have it. So use the first one is the blob. Very good. So use the blob here. Guys, everyone, use the blob and now use it here. ls underscore ls underscore glob underscore
Copy.
source. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Now select the same subscription. You have it. Select the storage account. So click on this test connection. Click on the create. That's it, guys. The first account is ready here. Sorry, the first link service for the account is ready. Second, just to create a link service. So now I'm using for the Gen 2. So for that, type the Gen 2 here and now use it here. ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2 underscore sync. Am I right?
Yeah.
Select okay, select here the subscription and select the sync file count. That's it. Test it now. Click on the create. Now, the further to this, guys, further to this, what is it you have to do? Tell me now. Today, I am not going to develop. It is a realistic case study where you really work in the real time based on this type of case studies. So now, guys, don't create any data sets now. That means in the real time also, generally we don't create data sets. At the time of developing the pipeline only, whichever at whatever point of time you require, we develop the data sets, because this is here you don't have a fixed number of data sets. Only for one for source, one for target, it will not be there. So because you will be having various activities, so you have to create many data sets. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah.
Hello. So in that way, that means actual realistic development is that where you develop the data sets at the time of developing the pipeline itself. You don't develop it prior to that. Okay. So as a practice purpose, we used to develop it so far. Now we am just going here to the pipeline and create it. So you use a new pipeline now. So I'm using the pipeline name PL underscore dynamic copy file count dynamic. That's it, guys. Click on this, everyone. And now select the move and transform. Select the move and transform. Now, guys, the first one, you have to go ahead now. So can you see the first activity which you have to apply? That means nothing but now, guys, tell me the source and sink is already ready here. It's already created. The source is created. That means this config file, everything is created by someone else, not by you. Let us assume it. Now you have to develop a pipeline. As a data engineer, you will be assigned with a job to only develop a pipeline. Tell me now, how before at the time of developing the pipeline, how do you find out what are the contents of my source and sink? Tell me now, what are the contents of my source and sink? How do you find it out? Can you tell me? Brother, please come out, everyone.
We have to check in data sets.
Yes, you have to check in data set, but manually going, checking it's not recommended. That's not a proper method of checking it up. Okay. So now, guys, just use it here, the activity called lookup. Use the activity called what? Lookup. The lookup activity looks up on the source system and returns you the configuration of the source and sink. Now I wanted to look up on the configuration of the source and sink. Where do you get the configuration of the source and the sink? Can you tell me, guys? Where do you get the configuration of source and sink system? You have one folder and one file called config under this, which has the configuration of the source and sink. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
So now you have to look up on that. So now, guys, directly design a lookup on that particular file. So I'm using it. I'm writing the lookup name itself in a such way where you understand it very properly. So LKP on, can you share? LKP on config. Means what? Lookup on config. Lookup on what is that? Config. So config means configuration. Lookup on configuration. Configuration. I'm giving you the full. Okay. right? Everyone, look upon configuration. Okay. So now guys, click on this. Now guys, tell me now settings is there. Now you have to create a data set. So just create it. Do you have a data set here? No data set is there. So now go to this, create the blob. Select the file format as CSV, guys, everyone. Now give the name of the data set, ds_config. Just config, ma. It is in the source. So select the source. First row as the header. Yes, browse it. This points to the config folder. In the config container, container under this config.csv as the file. Am I right or not? Guys, please click OK. Now, guys, once you click on OK, what happens here? If you review it, you can see here, preview it. Only one container information is given. Why? Can somebody tell me?
Yeah, everything it is what is
First row only.
Very good. Good recognition. So I'm just unchecking the box. Got it now? Preview, I'm doing it. Before running this, I'm using the preview. Am I right?
Yeah.
So that's it now. After this, that's it, guys. Run this once. So partially I'm running it. Why? Because the output of this one may require it for the further processing. So for that, I'm just developing the output now. And now the lookup output always returns in which format? Can you tell me, guys? The output of lookup will always return in which format, guys? Can you tell me? Everyone?
CSV.
Tabular.
JSON.
JSON box.
See, JSON. JSON. Can you see here? Count is 3, source and sync container. So copy this. Some 2-3 lines you copy it. That's more than enough. 1 is also enough. Okay, just copy this. For come down. Output of lookup. Fine, everyone? Okay, guys, first one. Okay, now? Clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes.
That's it. Now, guys, further, what is that you have is, it's there. I have find it out. There are 2 containers called sync and source. Basically, you have 3 containers. That means forget about all this we have discussed. Just think practically. Practically, this is not created by you. Practically, in the real time, it is not created. Containers are not created by you. Somebody else has created, and you have to work on that. So first of all, you have to find out how many containers are there. Suppose you have listed out that there are some 100 containers are there. How many containers?
100.
Guys, 100 containers. Now, further, my problem is that I wanted, can I go and check every container manually?
No.
No, not possible. That is not recommended. We can do it. Okay. You can do like a manual accountant, but this is a technological support. And here we are working with the data engineers. You should not do such kind of things. So what is it we can do? Directly, we have to design something. What is that? We have to use an activity called get metadata activity. Get metadata activity will get the metadata. Metadata means what? The contents of the schemas, you can say. Get meta means structure. Get metadata means what? Structure of, can you see here? Structure of what? Structure of each of the container. So under that, I want the child items. Now, guys, can you say like this, that these are, can you see here? The input containers are like a parent. Input container is like a parent. Files like a child. Can you say like this? Yes. Can you assume that child files are like a child?
Yes.
Obviously, we can assume it because under the container you have a files. Now that means files are within the container. So if you delete the container, the file will be deleted. So we can say that input one is the parent and files in it are the child. So now you have to get metadata means what? Get the structure of number of childs, number of children. Get the structure of number of children. That means in each container, how many files you have it. To find it out, I am designing an activity here that is called as what? Get metadata activity. Clear, everyone? Please, guys. If you're not clear, please let me know. Hello.
Sorry, come again.
See, basically, what I wanted to do is lookup, you find it out. Now, lookup returns this output like this. That means based on the lookup, I can evaluate that. You have input one, output one, input two, output two, input three, output three. But I wanted to know now, what is the content you have in input one? I wanted to find out what is the content you have in input two. I wanted to find out what is the content, how many files you have it in the input three. How can you find it out? Tell me now.
Okay.
Suppose you have 1,000 containers like that. Can you go and check them manually?
No.
Not possible, na?
Yeah.
So for that, think practically. So now, guys, I'm designing one more activity here that is called as get metadata activity. So what does the get metadata does here is it get the child item. Means what? See, what are child items means what? Can you see here? Child items means what? These containers are like a parents. Can you see here? Input one is like a parent. So I wanted to further know the child items now. Child item is what? Files. How many files does the input one has? How many files does the input two has? How many files does the input three has? So I wanted to get the child item. Getting my point? So
Yeah,
for
yes.
that, so yes, for that, link up both of them. Following or simply you're saying, guys, please tell me now.
No. Follow.
Okay. Let's do one thing now. Instead of that, what I will do is, okay, not use the get metadata now. First of all, what I will do is, instead of that, tell me now, lookup returns how many items here?
3.
3. So now what I wanted to do is, these items I wanted to process one after the other. First of all, let us say only 3 you have it, but in the real time, if you have 1,000 containers are there, how many containers?
1000.
1,000 containers are there. So now you have to perform the copy activity in which mode? So for that, I will use an activity called for each. First, I will use what is that? Activity called what? For each activity. That means one after the other or batch mode. Getting my point? So now the for each activity will receive the output from the lookup. And whereas here, what is that happens? Tell me now. For each will receive the output from the lookup and it will receive 3 that is nothing but that is nothing but 3 items as an input. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Getting my point? So now again, if you want, you can change it here. For each iteration, I can give it for each iteration. For each iteration, go to the settings now. So you can now click on the sequential. Sequential means what? One not after the other. Or else you can switch it into the batch mode also. Batch mode means what? I wanted to run, suppose you have 1,000 containers are there. I wanted to create 4 batches where each batch consisting of 25 containers. How many? 25. That is only what 25 containers. So I can use automatically, it creates the 4 batches. Likewise, anyways, you don't have this one, you have a very small amount of this. So hence I'm using the sequential order. Now put the control on this box, item box, can you see here? And now we'll put the control on this and now write it down here. So add dynamic contents. Now tell me the lookup returns, sorry, the further, what is that you have it? For each is returning the output from where? Tell me now. For each is receiving the output from where? From the lookup. So you can have it here. Activities lookup on configuration output dot what? Value. Why I'm using the value, guys? Why? Because see here, value, output dot value. Output dot value means what? Both of them comes under the value only. Clear now? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, so output dot value. Click on OK. Now it's 12 now. Now it will process one after the other. Getting my point, guys? It will process one after the other. Now go use the pencil icon and go inside for each. Go inside for each. Now, guys, here can you see? I wanted to find out the contents of each container now. So now you can design it, guys. Now you can design it, the metadata activity. So metadata will go now and check the child items in each container. Getting my point? So now use it here. Use a get metadata. Get metadata. Okay. Use the get metadata, guys. Use the get metadata. So I'm writing the name of the get metadata. So you should understand. Get metadata of containers. Get metadata of containers. Okay, guys. Get metadata of what? Containers. Containers or folders, whatever you want, you can give it. Okay. Fine, everyone. Yes. You can use it container or you can say folder also. Folder means the same. Now go to the settings, guys. Go to the settings now. Click on the new data set now. So you need to provide the Gen 2. Very good. Gen 2, blob. Blob only, no?
Blob.
Source only we are working now. Sync we have not started working yet. Source. Now select it here. CSV file. And now give the name of this. So I wanted to give the name as what? DS underscore. Tell me now. Tell me now. DS underscore. Get what is it? I want get child items.
Yeah.
Get child items. Child items. Get child items. Select it here, everyone. Select it here. Click on this one. Simlink series. First was the header. And now, guys, don't select anything because I wanted to parameterize it. So click on OK. Now data set got created here. Okay, let's check here. So I have created only 2 data sets now. Now I wanted to parameterize it. I want to parameterize the child items. That means can you see here? So child items you get it from the container. Can you see here? So input 2 container, input 3 containers. So for that, open the data set now. Open the data set and now click on the parameters and now click on the new parameter. So use what's that? Can you see here? Use what's that? Tell me now. DS underscore, guys. DS underscore. SRC, that is source container. That means one after the, if you have 100 containers, one after the container will come automatically if you parameterize it. Click on the connection stream and file, put the control on the file path and container and click on add dynamic contents and now click on OK. So now, guys, input 1, input 2, input 3, input 4, input 5, it will come on one after the other dynamically. Am I right now? Hello. Please, guys. Okay. So is it fine now, guys, everyone? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Next after this, so I'm just going with the pipeline now. So just put the current. Now it's asking for the value here. Put the control in the pipeline. Add pins here. So use what's that? Item for each means what? Item dot what? Source container. No? Item dot means what? Item dot means what? Source container means what? Automatically input 1, input 2, and input 3 will come. Because input 1 is a part of source container. Na?
Yes.
Use it. That's it now. Okay, that's it now. It's ready now. So guys, that's it now. Can you see here? Now go to the field list. Now go to the field list. From the field list, click on the new. Now you wanted to find out what? Child items. I wanted to find out the child items. Getting my point, everyone? Hello? Child items. Now run this till here. We will find out again. Cannot be 0. Okay, let it be batch count, it says now. Iteration, lookup, activity. What is it? You have it, file count. Let it be, okay. Now run this. See here, get metadata. For each, get metadata is executing inside this. You can see here, for each is executing 3 times it will execute now. See. Get metadata now. Open this. Open this. So you have child items are there? No. Input 3 is executed first. No, there is no child items. Check here. Do you have child items? Yes, child items are there. What are the child items you have? Tell me now. Huh? File names are here or not?
Yes.
And now get the third one. Child items are there or not?
Yes.
Yes, guys. This is how we can find it out the child items by using the get metadata activity. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let us copy the get metadata also. Just copy it for some reference purpose. Just 1 or 2 lines is enough for reference purpose. Output of get metadata. That's it, guys. Okay, fine. Fine, everyone. Now, can you see get metadata? That's it now. Go inside the get metadata now. Go inside this. You have get metadata. So when you find out the length of this, can you see here? You also find out the length of the child items here. Okay. That means the thing, each container has how many files, you find it out now. Now, guys, further to this, can you see here? We have to execute this. What is that? Can you see? This is the action now. What is that? Equals function. You have to use it. Equals or not equals. Getting my point? Hello.
Yeah.
So you have to go ahead here. So first of all, find out the equals and non-equals. So for that, and even you have to use it. What's that? Length function also. So now for that, I'm using another activity called if. If. Use the if activity. If activity, okay. So use the if activity. Now link up both of them, guys. Link up both of them. Now, guys, if condition. So just put the control. Keep the cursor on the expression box. Go to the activities now. Put the control on expression box and click on add items. Add dynamic contents. Now select. From where you will get this output here? Tell me now. You will get the output. So now you have to design it here. What is it you have to use? First of all, you have to design the functions here. So I'm using equals function, EQ. You can see here. Returns true if two values are equal something. Okay. Equals of. Write it down. The same one. Length of. Length LENGTH. Na? Length of. Tell me. Length of. What is it? Child items. Length of child items. Okay. Length of child items. What's that? You have it. Output, activities output. Get metadata output. Put the control here. Get metadata. Okay. Output dot. Output dot. Tell me now, guys. Output dot. You have to use it. Output dot. Child items. Use the child items. Child item means what? See here. Output dot child items. These are the child items. Child item is these files you have it. They are called as the child items. So select it as it is. Further, comma, 0. Fine now. Gone, guys. Error is gone. Fine, everyone. Okay, guys. Click on OK. That's it. That's it, guys. They have used already. So now, guys. Now, tell me now. It will give you the true or false this time. I'm using equals. I'm using the equals. So equals. If it is a false, then carry out the copy activity. If it is a true, don't carry the copy activity. Am I right? So now go inside the false here. Go inside the false. Am I right, everyone? Hello.
Yeah.
Go inside the false and now carry out the copy activity. Drag and drop the copy activity. That's it. Now, guys, as it is, define the source and sys. So create a new data set. So for that, I'm creating the blob here. Guys, everyone, blob, fine. Sorry. So copy it here. Delimited file and now give it the name ds underscore. Tell me now, guys, fast. ds underscore, I want what?
Blob done.
Source, use it simple. The more simple you use it, the more then you'll have it. First as the header. Browse it. Don't leave it as it is because I want to parameterize it. Select it here. Click on this. Click on this source. Open this one. Parameterize it. So now, so I wanted to parameterize it. ds underscore src, guys. src. What's that I want? ds underscore src container.
Okay.
Very good. Underscore param. That's it, guys. Go to the connections tab. And now parameterize. Put the control on the containers tab because I want to get one after the other. So select it here as it is. That's it. Okay. Now you parameterized it. Now go to the pipeline. The pipeline will ask for the value of this. Okay. Put the control here and add dynamic contents here. So guys, give it here. What is that? So can you see here? You will not get the if because actually you'll get it from for each only, na? So
Yes.
this one will get you are getting it from what? Get metadata. So guys, okay. So you are getting it from where? Just a minute. So here you have it now. Copy activity. Just see the link for each if and false copy. Am I right? Under the false, you have a copy. So now just to do one thing now. Put the control. Add dynamic contents. So just use it here. What? Lookup. So now, guys, anyways, ultimately I'm getting it from for each only, no? So use for each. So what's it? Source here. Ultimately, look up on this. So look up on this. Sorry. Not even the lookup. For each, you can say. For each. So for each means what? You have it.
Secret everyone. Everything.
Hmm. Okay. For each, is it displaying here? Okay, it's not displaying. I'm writing it directly at the rate item. At the rate item, I'm just giving it here. Manually can give it because you have it anyways. It will pick up at the rate item dot. Tell me now. What's that you want? Tell me now. What's that you want? Source container. At the rate item dot source container. So use it here as it is. Click on OK. Click on OK. That's it now. Now further to this, what's that you have to tell me now? Now I wanted to parameterize the further sync. Go to the sync system, click on the new one. So use the Gen 2 here, guys, everyone. Open this. So it's CSV file. So ds underscore sync, ds underscore sync. I wanted, that's it. Select it here, the same one. Select the first row as the header. And now, guys, parameterize it as it is. So click on this. This time you have to give the sync container. So go to the sync one. Param. So just go here. So click on the new ds underscore sync underscore container. Am I right? Underscore param. Param means parameter. Sync, not sync. Sync. Okay. Click on the connections tab. Put the control here. Add dynamic contents. Select it here. Parameterized it. Getting my point, everyone? So go to the pipeline. To provide the value of it, you have to go to the pipeline, add dynamic contents, and now use directly. I'm writing it at the rate item, guys. At the rate item dot. This time you have to give what's that? Sync container. That's it. That's it, guys. Huh? That's it, guys. Finished. Now you have already done. What's it? So come back to this one. Can you see here? Come back to this. Now false you have already done. For true, so no activities. Just I wanted to use in the true. I'm using instead of leaving it as it is, I'm using the wait activity. Wait, it's not, so instead of keeping empty, I am using wait. It does not occupies anything. Wait for some, okay? Okay, 10 seconds wait change. That's it. That's it, guys. Fine. Everything is okay now. Debug finished. Finished, guys. File path of the data set DS is not a folder. Oh, go, okay, sorry. Go to this one, true. And now, guys, select the source and select the file, wildcard file path. You have to use it, okay? Multiple files are there, no?
Yeah.
Now run this. That's it, guys. See here, everyone, I'm collapsing the pens to show you the clear output. See, copy activity, everything is succeeding. If one succeeded means one get metadata, if and if it's getting succeeded means everything will succeed now. Fine, guys, everyone. Check here. All this. Finally, all executed. Go to the sync. Refresh it. See how many containers are copied here ultimately. Output 1 and output 2. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hello. Open this.
Yes.
Output 3 is not copied, no?
Yeah, that is 0.
Very good. That's it. That's it, guys. See here. This is how we perform the copy activity. Clear now?
Mm.
That's it, guys. Okay, so that's it for the day. So I'm ending up the class. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
please upload some practicals which is missing, I think.
Huh?
Practical sheets, it is not there in the all.
I didn't get you. Practicals means you are talking about videos.
No. Sheets, you uploading the some files, right? That
Sheets.
files is-
Okay. No, I'll see that. Okay. No problem.
Yeah. I asked the team also, but it is not uploading.
Okay, I will do that. I have to send them. They will upload. It's not in my hand as well. Okay, I'll send that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.